Hello everyone, welcome back to a Hare over here. I'm Hare. Today I'm bringing you a more of a black aggro deck. In today's episode, I was going through a few iterations of this. This is somewhat what I've landed on at the moment. I realized that there's a few mono blacks going around. Um, And this deck definitely needs improvement, so feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. But it, one of the big things was, like I originally had a whole lot more one drops, really nothing above 2 or 3. But the idea is I have Cecil, great one drop. If he flipping into a 4/4 and regaining all the life that he caused me to lose, so a great little one drop with 4 cut downs. Uh, most most of the aggro really comes in through Cecil, the Caustic Bronco, um, the 4 blood ghasts, and the 3 bloodletters, uh, all acting as like fairly aggressive options, backed up with Dark Confidant, like yeah, with the Bloodletter and the Unholy Annex. Ritual Chamber makes it a little difficult at times. Um, it's either I drop this or I just drop some of these for some of my original choices that I had in the deck. Again, I'm fiddling around with this, um, but then along with the Caustic Bronco, it helps let me go through the deck a little bit quicker. But again, it is some of the life loss that does make this deck a little bit difficult. The uh, Deep Cavern Bat, along with the Cut Down, Go for the Throat, and Bitter Triumph, that helps provide the deck with a little bit of control that I need in the deck. Um, and plus the Bitter Triumph plus Bloodcast makes the deck a little bit easier in that, oh, 2 mana, discard Bloodcast, play a land, get back the Bloodcast. The Unholy Annex draws cards if I control a demon, which is primarily the Bloodletter or the uh, one produced off the chamber. It's potentially gaining me some additional life. Full Favor Passage with the 16 Swamps really helps push this deck in the deck, and the Midgar City Edgar sacrifice something like the Bloodghast, draw to draw some cards, then immediately play the Midgar into Bloodghast. Much as the sideboard, it's 2 Duresses, 3 Evolved Sleepers. I originally had this in the deck. I playing the deck how it was. I didn't have the Unholy and the Bloodletters, and had the Unholy Evolved Sleepers in the main. Um, I think I might want to try around a few things. Uh, the Annex and the Bloodletters are questionable in this deck, but the Evolved Sleepers just get bigger. Uh, Fairy Dream Thieves mostly in here to help with the Fairy Fencings, 4th Bloodletter, and an Undying Malice to just like start rebuilding things. But yeah, this is the overall deck. The idea is just to be somewhat aggressive, then uh, be like a mono black mid range deck, somewhat controlling the field while also just punching people in the face repeatedly. But let's get into a match, and I'll see you all in just a moment. And here we go against Scrib in the 1st match of the video. Uh, I yeah, I think I can somewhat happy with this. Okay, that, I'm sorry people, but that really pisses me off when he just like, start spamming this. Like, that's just getting to a point of annoyance, folks. And Bloodgast. Probably should have played one of those, but it is what it is. Yeah, and I've more or less lost this match. This, like I said, I'm iffy on this. Um, I want to be more aggro, but at the same time, like I realize the annex really provides some amount, and you want to be a little bit high on the demon count. So let's get into the next match, and I'll catch you on in a moment. And here we go into the next match. Oh, shoot, this really sucks. I'm gonna actually mulligan this hand. I am not the happiest with it, but I'll keep it. And I am somewhat iffy on the cut downs in a few of these matches, because there's been enough times that's like, this has done nothing in this game. Next turn, it's probably gonna be the swamp. Actually, what I maybe should have done was, yeah, play a land and immediately cut down is. Like, on turn 2, why wouldn't I keep up mana for my stuff, so no, don't attack. And it's at the same time I'm playing too many lands in the deck. And playing a variation of this myself, of the Bustling Bears, you can find that link down below. Okay, so play the blood gas, play the island, tap, tap, and saddle up. Yeah, I'm playing way too many lands in this deck for what I'm actually doing. Honestly. Resolve, counter. Pass. Resolve. Yeah. This deck needs more altercations. I thought it's like, oh, I think I've got all it figured out, and it's like the few matches I've had, and this video is not showing. Uh, I'm gonna be right back, folks. And okay, we're back. I made a few alterations. I took out the annexes, decreased my land count from 23 to 21. I was finding that I was just getting too many lands. I was barely seeing the bloodletters, honestly. And with how much I'm digging through the deck already, um, I'm happy with how this is turning out. Granted, I'm probably still needing to make altercations to the deck. I took out a few things in the sideboard, need to increase that, but the idea is still being aggro with the Caesars, the Evolved Sleepers, the Bloodletters, the uh, Bronco, and Bloodgas being aggressive options while digging through the deck with Dark Confidant, the Mystic Bronco, the MtGA City of Mako, controlling options through the Deep Cavern, on the Go for the Throat, Bitter Triumph, and the Cut Down. I'm still the first two matches were showing that this is an iffy card for me, but let's see how it actually goes. So let's jump into another game. And this is gonna probably be the last game of today, but let's see how it goes. Okay, this is not exactly perfect with the mid and the island really being my only lands, but I think I can actually make this go. Island, swamp, and okay, I got the second swamp here, so I could potentially swamp either the uh, acoustic bronco or the deep sea. Though this mouse aggression deck is going to be the death of me at the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna go here. Can't exactly attack because it's gonna be really awkward with the sleeper. To combat that. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that coming. Dark Confidant. Play out the Midgar, City of Mako. Get in the attack for 1. Yeah. The opponent's got this. Yeah. I think the deck has legs. It really does. Cut down is just. It's good in certain matches, but it's one of those like classical things. It's always great again when people play it against me. It's great when I play it. It's a terrible card, but I think it has its place in the format. Um, and I think Mono Black Aggro definitely has a place. I may have to look a little bit more into like how those Mono Black Demon decks were running and see how they were doing things. But yeah, tell me about your thoughts down in the comment section down below. See you around, folks.